what are we going to do, Garbro? We picked a story to do, and it's far too long, and now we've spent 2 days recording it, and we're nowhere near finished it, so we're going to have to start doing it next week.
We went, oh boy, look, a story. They're like, oh god, we just fell in this hole. It's like you think, okay, this bank is shallow, should be fine. First step, you go to the bottom of the fucking pond.
Look, it's probably going to be out next week, because it's going to be like a 3-hour long video, and the thing is, I don't like doing multi-part story times all that much unless like they're really, really good. And the problem that I've got with multi-part story times is they just molest you in YouTube algorithm. I hate the term, but like
the algorithm.
Yeah, they just molest just so they do, because like each one after that, like, they get less views, and then it just like it doesn't matter. We're going to be doing some red flags, so you ready to guard about some players? I'm actually, you know what? I actually feel pretty. I actually haven't had a bad player in a very long time. Not gonna lie, I've actually had really good players. Like,
my luck so far has been good. The new players are pretty funny though. Like I highly enjoy the one guy picking arachnophobia as their like native trait, and then the female player playing a fucking Spider Woman. I was like, this is great.
Nice. Well, you know what? Make it work. I don't know. I feel I've been doing pretty good anyway with players the last like couple of years, I think. So like, I honestly don't have anything to complain about whenever we do these like red flags, because I just don't go near these sort of people anyway. Yeah. I don't like, the thing is, I don't attract these type of people. It's like, do you like Critical Role? It's like, not really, you know. Oh, you know, like, anyway, like red flags.
Who's your favorite Critical Role player? You're like, oh, okay, you're not in my game. Go ahead.
Here is my critical fumble. I don't care. Critical fumbles, critical success. I like critical hit tables. I like critical fumble tables. I think they're more interesting than, oh, you dropped your weapon. Oh, X happened. You know what I mean? I like a critical fumble table. Go away.
Well, usually you want to try and use your brain, and a situation was going around them. Like you can create something better than you stab your friend or you drop your weapon, because people aren't going to drop a weapon. They're going to open themselves up for attacks or kind of fall prone, fall over. Like, battlefields are messy.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, there's a whole tables. I like them. Okay, leave me be. We are playing in What's this? I love critical. What the fuck? What is this?
It's fucking Taldora. It's the setting of Critical Role, pretty much.
That's going to be a pass for me. Although I do have an idea for a book I would like to do, but it's probably going to be like years away, because everything that I seem to want to work on takes far longer than what I would like to ever admit that it does. I really want to do. So, do you guys know fucking the Leading Citadel? Do you see that one, Garb?
Oh yeah.
I want to make the Leading Citadel if it was actually like a utopian, like communist state, though. I think it could be pretty fun. I think there's something to do there. Like, do you want to make the unironic communist trading hub? It's like, how does that work? Why would anyone go to a trading hub with high taxes? Why does Singapore exist?
I remember like how bad that fucking book was. People were like, they were not happy with it. Like, it was.
But they got fin markets, Garbu. What are you on about? Hacking's fin markets?
But they got neon magic signs in food markets, and it's got all these wonderful creatures that are here somehow, some way.
Yeah, that's going to be a no for me.
The creature creep in D&D is fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, kind of. Well, it depends on the setting, but like, even then, I get it. Like, people want to play different things, but yeah, okay, there is. I can't deny that. All right, leave me be.
Remember the chart we did? Like, this is racist. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it was every like official D&D, like with every like set and whatnot. So like, stuff from like
yeah, but still, like, how big's this fucking planet?
Yeah. Anyway, I did some balancing on the classes. You just picked, here are all the changes. Great. Well, I mean,
they're usually nerfs.
Yeah, they normally are nerfs. And you know what it is? It's most of the time it's just DMs don't know how to actually like
the spell fireball does not exist. You son of a bitch.
I think it's more just player, like, DMs don't know how to work around. And also, let's be serious, magic in D&D is a wee bit broken, let's just say. Like, once you hit level 5, a lot of, like, if you have invisibility and fly, you can get away with a lot of stuff, like a lot.
You mean how like people don't usually do the components required for spells? Like yes, hand wave. The fact you need all this shit to be turned invisible.
But that'd be a nightmare, Carbo. What are you talking about? I've already got spell slots. Leave me alone. Leave me be.
I gotta spend money on stuff, you fucking fascist.
I know. What are you talking about? Oh, right, let's keep going. What else do they have?
You can drink a potion using a bonus action. This is why I love my system. Like I have 2 AP. Okay, then drink, motherfucker.
Honestly, you need to. I think what you need to do is you need to develop yourself some like quick start goals for Veil Lighters and like give it out for free. You know, like so to give people a taste. And I really do think your action point system is where you should be, like trying to get that out to people. You know what I mean? Because I think that's like the big selling point of the system.
Well, how many extra? You have 4. Yeah, if you have 15 AP. It costs 3 to aim, 2 to attack, or yada yada. And like some guy, I remember like the new guys like some of the new guys like I can do all this shit. Like yeah, just fucking do it. It's, oh, so I'm gonna drink 2 potions. Then all right, you do that. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Fuck yeah, you do it. This is great. And they're like yeah, bop bop bop.
You know the weirdest thing is though, like it feels like it should be a clunk. It should be like it should take ages to get through combat turns, but for some reason it just doesn't. And that's what I don't get about your system.
Well, because people aren't overthinking. Like, okay, I only have 2 actions, and I'm like, fuck. And now mine is like, I have 15 AP. Let's fucking do this shit. And they go flying through combat because they don't have to overthink what they're doing. They're able to do.
Yeah.
And they know that next turn they're gonna have X many AP back, so they're able to kind of like just have fun. God forbid.
What? But you're playing a game. You should be having. No, don't be silly. I should be gaming it. I shouldn't be having.
I
fun.
want this mage to take 6 hours choosing their perfect way to not waste their turn because they only have 2 actions.
Right. Let's keep going. My friend Demi will play with us with his PC for a higher level campaign. How about no?
How about no?
No, I don't care. It's not part of our. No, don't be.
I can't wait for this guy to carry us and win every fucking combat. Thanks, bro.
Sounds great. You know,
I don't want to kill goblins anyway. I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
You know what ruined it? I think again, is this a byproduct of World of Warcraft where you get like boosts?
Well, I mean, that's kind of different though. Like when you're getting carried through a dungeon, because like I want gear. Like, I want to get this gear done and this quest done, so I don't have to come back here again. So you have a guy who's level 60 or 70, depending when you're playing, and he just kind of drags you through. You kill Mograine, get your hammer, and fuck off.
Yeah.
In D&D, it's like part of the game is struggling through combat and doing combat. When you got some guy who just fucking pecker slaps all the bad dudes, it removes an entire element of that game from you.
Yeah. I don't know. Not for me. Let's keep going.
This is going to be a Sandbox campaign.
Right. Don't get me wrong. I like the idea of Sandbox campaigns. I've played in a couple that I have enjoyed. It's just I feel like a lot of people just don't know what they want. Is that fair to say?
They don't know.
You can learn things just by like looking for them constantly. Like, you know, you can't, like, honestly, look, all I'm saying is I do like sandboxes. It's just I feel like a lot of people don't know how to do them.
There is a skill ceiling.
Yes, that's the way I put it. For
sure,
skill ceiling is the only way to put it.
Because like if you're not ready for it, you're just gonna fail so hard.
Here are your character sheets.
Yeah, now I've done this.
I don't mind doing that for pre-gens though. Like honestly, if it's a new system, I look, here's a load of pre-gens. There you go. Pay out what you fancy. If there's anything you want, if you want to modify it, work away. You know, just as long as it fits.
One of my earlier campaigns was I had like 5 people show up with. All right, you roll d6. Roll a 2. Here's your character. You roll d6, and then basically they're like, "Hey, you're them, because these guys had no idea to play." And one thing I'm not going to do with people who don't play is like, "Okay, let's make a character. Fuck that. Here's your character. Let's figure this shit out."
Yeah, that's actually honestly, I feel like that's a better way to learn a lot of the time. Like I've had this question from a lot of people, like way more people than what I would ever expect. A lot of people ask me, it's like, James, how do I like get into role playing games? It's like, man, you just got to play it. Like, you know,
have you tried playing with them?
No, but straight up. Just like you can't learn. I honestly don't even think you could learn to play a role-playing game by reading a book. Like by just reading the rule book, I don't think you could do that. Like, yeah, okay, it's needed, but you need to be playing with people, you know, and honestly, just go to a game store and see if they've got any, like, new player nights, or just, like, look in and see if anyone's, like, if you can jump in somewhere, and hopefully you don't find a load of fucking mentals. That's a lot, that's asking a lot, though, you know what I mean? Like, that's a really asking
That's a pretty big ask, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're normal.
Are you tired of overreaching and overbearing censorship on important and non-important issues? Well, you're in luck. For just $7.50 a month, you can get access to over 60 hours of completely uncensored and unhinged schizo takes from Megan and James. From us.
I mean, look, it's 60 hours at the minute. Every week we do a minimum of like 3 hours.
Yep.
So, you know.
You get a lot of content.
There's a lot on there.
A lot of content. Ranging from... or even... yes, they are that spicy. Even the name of the topic must be censored. We can't even promote it on YouTube. You can stream or download all the videos from Gumroad and cancel your membership at any time. Though new videos every week on average come to 2 to 3 hours long, so we can really go in depth on any topic, and we are not strangled by the YouTube algorithm.
That's a big issue I always find.
Yeah. We can be open and uncensored and not have to worry about any of that.
If you want to talk about a subject, YouTube really promotes, you're going to have to get that done in 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. But on this, we can really take our time and really delve into it.
And most weeks we do bonus off-topic videos. And yes, we even have a teaser video you can download for free from neckbeardia.co.uk. In it, we talk about Northern Ireland for 4.5 hours.
I don't even think we scratched the surface.
No, it's to try and help you understand who we are as people, our worldview, and how we can kind of be aliens to most people. If any of that sounds good to you, go ahead, links down below, and let's get back to the video. Also, the winner of the daily giveaway is this guy! Yay! Woo! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's get back to the video.
This will be a political campaign. It depends.
You have to get the right people for
Yeah.
a political campaign, because that's basically a dagger and subterfuge campaign, and not everyone wants to play one of those.
Yeah, I mean, like, it depends on the setting, depends on what you want to do with it. Are you doing real-world politics? Are you doing, like, historical politics? You know, there's a lot. There's a lot you could do with that. And the other problem I've got, you know what it's kind of like? It's kind of like doing, like, historical games, you know, where it's like, you have to do, like, don't get me wrong, I do love the idea of, like, historical games. Like, I've got a book that I really want to play, Sword and Caravan, and I do really want to play it at some point, but it's too serious of a game for me to be able to pull off. I would just, like, I like the shitpost. Is that a shock to anyone? No. But it's just, I'm not cut out for it. Maybe it's just not my style of play. Who knows?
Well, it's a very specific style of play. Kind of like how these guys who are the big stories about, you know, they're kind of doing a big thief campaign, and they require people who want to do a thief campaign.
Yeah, you thought, like, you know.
Like usually you say, like, before even when you're advertising, that's when you say, hey, I want to do a political campaign. You don't just spring it on someone like, hey, new players, we're doing political stuff. Like, God, like, because I think I'm trapped, you know? Like, fuck, man. I showed up here, I brought chips, and I'm fucking do this shit on me.
Man, don't do this to me. Anyway, look, let's keep going. DM uses D&D, a combat-heavy system, to run games with little to no combat. I mean,
I crave violence.
I mean, okay. You know what? Wizards Coast, you don't live in my head anymore. I have exercised your demons.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
I will not talk about D&D. I will not talk about any of that kind of stuff. Anyway. So DM is utterly unprepared for spellcasters solving every issue. Yeah, but I think that's more of like a system issue than
that's
anything.
endemic of this. It's just endemic of like the D&D 5e spell system.
Yeah, I feel like that's really what it comes down to. Don't get me wrong, like, you know, I've kind of made the spells in Dice and Demons kind of overpowered, but they're hard to cast, and also the chances of failure on them can be pretty fucking horrible, not gonna lie.
Well, like, see, yes, because mine are balanced by blood or HP. And players go, why isn't this spell in the game? Because fuck you, that's why. So I stopped the goddamn game. Why isn't there a heat? Why isn't there like a heat metal spell? Because fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Like heat metal is one of those like stupid broken. Again, it would be actually stupid broken for your system.
I want to cast heat water on that guy's blood. Okay, retard. What do you say?
The worst one I ever heard was prestidigitation to form all these weird lights in front of him to make like a telescope or some shit. I was like, no, man.
What?
Yeah, that was the worst one I've came across. I was like, don't be silly. That's not going to happen. Let's see.
If I can use the light and bend it, I can.
Yeah. If I could bend the light into my eye, then I could give myself telescopic eyes. It's like, no, please stop.
How about no? Sit down.
Yeah. Or worse, a DM is unprepared for even non-caster high-level characters. Yeah, I mean, again, that's a system issue. DM uses a political campaign as an excuse to not debate his political beliefs or force them on his players. I don't know, man. I think that's kind of funny at some point.
That's really just a liberal thing.
I feel like, honestly, I'm at that point where it's like, you know what? If you sign up for a game and if you start playing it and after the first like 2 sessions, you're like, yeah, this really isn't for me, and you decide to keep going to that game, then who's the fucking fool? You're the DM. I think it might be you if you just decide to keep going to it. You know, that's all I gotta say about it. DM thinks he's understand politics, but his entire knowledge is limited to what he thinks Game of Thrones is about.
What's your tax system like?
Everyone backstabs each other for no reason except for his...
My campaign is morally grey.
I feel burnt out on that sort of stuff though. You know, me and Meg were talking about this the other day, Garbo. Is there any like long running, I know it's different for you because you're a fucking anime fag, but like is there any like long running like TV shows? Like think of it like this, like The Walking Dead, amazing at the start, one of the best shows on TV in like 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
Apparently it ended like a year or two ago. I'm like, oh, did it?
Well, there's like spin-offs now. There's like Daryl in Paris or some shit.
But you get what I'm on about, and it's like, does anyone care? Or like think like Dexter. I loved Dexter. Dexter was such a good show, ending absolutely appalling.
I am still mad at how Dexter ended.
Don't even talk.
It is so long ago, and I'm still fucking livid about the end of Dexter.
Me and Megan watched that New Blood or whatever it was called.
Isn't it the vampire one?
No, it was Dexter New Frozen
Oh,
Blood. It was like...
okay. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of True Blood.
No, I never watched that one. No, they did a new season with Dexter like last year or the year before. It's still... like, I don't know. After the Trinity Killer, it just went downhill. My point is, same with Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, I thought Game of Thrones was outstanding. The last 2 seasons, you can see there was issues in the second last season, but I was like, you know what, I'm willing to overlook that. The last season, oh my fucking god, you guys have no excuse. You guys spent 2 years working on this. What was the... You made the... Okay, let's do a big, huge, like, battle, but let's, like, turn the cameras off for it all and just have audio. It's like, look, you do like Helm's Deep, you can give everything like a blue tinge. We get it. It's nighttime. It's dark. Oh my god. Look, that's my rant over. Have you, like, have you ever watched a TV show that's went on for like 5, 6, 7 seasons and it like has at one point been absolutely outstanding and then just went to absolute dog shit?
Well, I think, Walking Dead and Dexter are some of the bigger ones.
Yeah, they're the ones. Game of Thrones, to a lesser extent, because it didn't drag on. It was only really the last season that was genuinely
what was really
bad.
annoying is how, like, those shows will go on and on forever, but, like, shows like the Santa Clarita Diet will get canceled.
Oh, yeah, that was actually fun, so it was. I like that one.
Bro, that was a good fucking show.
Yeah, it was funny,
like,
so it was.
Modern Zombies, and there was like the little red ball thing, and it ended on a huge cliffhanger. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
No, why did they cancel that late enough? Or, you know what? Oh, mate, do you remember?
It wasn't popular enough.
Mate, I thought it was alright. Or what about Mindhunters? Did you watch that one?
I didn't know.
Oh, mate, you need to watch Mindhunters. Outstanding. Really good show.
I'm watching Ghost, though, currently.
I don't know that one. It's been a while since I've watched any TV shows, if I'm being
It's
honest with you.
a show where a girl hit her head, and she inherited a mansion kind of thing. There's ghosts inside of it, and she can see the ghosts, and the ghosts are like all like interacting with her and being shitheads, and like and like they and like the ghost calling the ghost call going to the side, getting sucked off.
You know what? I think Megan's watching that. If I be honest, she might have watched that.
There's an American version and an English version. The English version has like a caveman in it, but the Americans can't have a caveman, obviously. So,
why not?
But
what
both
do you
are pretty
mean,
funny,
obviously? Why Americans don't like cavemen?
Because we're too advanced, obviously.
All right, okay, fair enough. Look, ramped over. All my point is, guys, is give me a TV show that's like a good few seasons long that at one point you would consider like some of the best TV ever made to go to absolute dog shit and never return. I don't even want to think about it. Anyway, DM.
So
yeah.
So DM pulled Vince out of his ass, and then thinks he's clever because nobody's seen it coming. I've seen a lot of issues like that. Yeah.
George.
Actually, the guy you picked up that's been your friend is actually the bad guy.
Is this whole comment just a parody of George R.R. Martin? Is that what it is?
I mean, actually, when you think about it, it's just J.R.R. Martin, yeah.
Okay, you know what? Would J.R.R. Martin be a good DM? Let's type in like top 20.
He would bore you to death about tax systems and like okay, I guess I shouldn't enjoy this NPC being alive for long. Like J.R.R. Martin had this horrible habit of just like going too hard in the paint on morally gray, everyone's up for grabs for death way of writing.
Yeah, I'm going to say, George, sorry guys, this video's turning into a tier list. George, you shit tier. I think he could make a fun one, but like he would get, you know what? He would get too lapped up and do you want to ERP, guys? Do you want to any session that he doesn't have anything planned? Like,
George, you spent the last 5 minutes telling us how fat this barmaid's titties are. Please move on. They sway and jiggle as she walks towards you. Jay, stop it.
Stop. Who else? Token, I do think he would be a great DM, but he would be far too serious and he would tell me to get the fuck out of his game.
This is a serious campaign, fellas. Y'all are kind of shit on my custom OC world. I don't appreciate this.
Yeah, I think Token would kick me out.
It's not very civilian of you, my friend.
I think Shippoos would be completely banned from his table. I think he would be the stereotypical no fun allowed DM. I do think he would be very good at it, but at the same time, I think you would need to mesh with his style, and if you don't mesh with his style, you're getting fuck out, and that's about it. Let me think.
Get to my house and send your dick with you.
Oh, what do you call the guy? The guy that did The Witcher? Would he make a good DM?
Whose name I cannot pronounce.
I'm just going to call him Andrew. My Polish mate Charlie's going to fucking scream at me because he loves him. But do you think he can make a decent DM? I think you know what? Better than the other two.
Hey, back to the thread.
Fine. Back to the thread. DM player character appears several levels higher than the party, acts like a jackass and keeps trying to boss us around. DM doesn't understand why no one likes him. Why do you think it is, Garbo, that DMs decide they want a DM player character?
Well, I mean, they can do that, but just do what I do and have a character who you control, but make it like extremely under-leveled and underpowered. Like it's a lot simpler.
Yeah.
You know, because you won't get in the party's way. You'll give the party an objective for one. You'll give a fun little plot device as your players try and protect and keep this DMPC alive. Like the overpowered DMPC will always be more of a hindrance than they. See, it's kind of a backwards thought, right? Like, well, you'd be better to be a high-powered DMPC, yeah, but you'll always step on toes as you're more overpowered. That's where the issue is.
Yeah,
like you're far better being underpowered and not being in the way and being a chore than being overpowered and making everything a chore.
Yeah, I'm just like honestly, if my favorite story ever was. It was like a party, they needed someone, like they had to hire someone, and the way it was presented, it sounded like a DM character, so all the players just turned and killed him instantly. And
you've hired Chad Thundercock.
They just killed him. It's like, well, you know what? I'll give the players props for that. I'll give them props for that. Let's keep going.
Well, DM, nice DMPC. Now we all stab him at once. Why are you doing this? What have I
No.
done? Fuck you, DM.
We're going to do a little Sandbox game. Yay! It'll be a little Sandbox campaign. Yay! Start on
Do
a...
people understand what sandbox really means?
No, they
I wonder?
don't. No, they don't. You know what? I would say just like my interpretation of Sandbox is just got a hex claw. I like hex claws. I think they're
Well,
fun.
I mean that too, but like literally every game I've run or I've ran has been a sandbox, but a sandbox still needs events that move over time.
Yeah.
Sandbox merely means that the players are not on any kind of rail, but things are still happening around those players.
Yeah.
And I don't think people have the right mindset or like enthusiasm to run a true sandbox campaign, because sure, the players can go do a crime syndicate, sure. But around them, there's still wars and intrigue going on. They'll hear via news. You know, it has to be a still living world revolving around the players that they can choose or not choose to interact in with. It's just the wrong mentality, I think. People think Sandbox, it's like fucking SimCity.
I don't know. Like, also, like, you know what? The last hex call I did that I really enjoyed was, Garber, I'm still disappointed you never showed up to it, was Fecal Lands. I'm just put that out there. I think you
I would rather start my own shotgun than playing Fecal Lands,
Why
my
not?
dude.
Oh, go on.
No.
Go on. You know what? Can we do it as a
It'd
charity?
be a really shitty experience.
Well, Garber, how about this? Can we not do it for like a charity event? Would you do it for a charity event?
Bro, come on.
Go on.
What?
Go on.
Man, how'd you guys get this huge donation? Well, it's a guy playing a shit game, like literally.
I mean, like, you know, the worst thing is, you know what annoys me the most about the Fecal Lands is it's actually quite a fun book. Like, if you just took away all the poo references and just made it like as like a small pocket demon dimension, it works really well. It's like I was going to say it. Check it out. Anyway, look, let's keep going. Be halfway leisure. I don't have much money. I want to spend the night at some crummier, cheaper place. No, it's dangerous. Split. Stay together. I want to talk to the old man at the inn. He can give us info about surrounding areas of monsters. Oh, no, he doesn't know shit. He doesn't that. Only play. I fucking hate this shit. Move on. I'm not.
No. So I see where he's going. I will go and grab some magic items. They may come in handy. Owner says you guys are shit and he won't do any business with you. Neither of you do any. Yeah. Basically, this is the DM being an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, shit. I don't want to go to that dungeon. This unequipped. Do we have to go? Yes, you do. Well, no. We will leave the region. Tough. So this is like a hardcore rail. Like, well, fuck you. We're gonna leave then. Tough shit. A fucking huge kobold army appeared out of nowhere and killed all of you. You can start over if you want to and clear that dungeon. Okay. Like, it's just.
Please.
Let me go.
You know, legit true story. I believe this guy. I believe that was a little story. I believe it was.
It probably is, dude. Like,
yeah.
Like we've all been there, right? Right? We've all been there.
Not in a long time though. You know, the thing is, I think that's one of the true lessons I've got from like Aussie is I've realized that my time is more precious than what I thought it was. And like the idea of like playing like a per game, like when I don't get that much time to play anymore. Like I really just don't have that. Like I get to play maybe once a fortnight if I'm lucky. So like if I'm going to play and it's a shit game, like why am I wasting my time with this? I could be doing literally anything else. Like it's just
I could be with my son making memories of here with you fucking assholes.
Well, to be fair, I only play whenever he's like, you know, because I'm mostly playing with the Americans anyway, and he can spend 8. So you know what I mean.
I would be the most smug, evil fucking player. Like DM, I could be at home with my son making memories, but no, I'm here with you and your shit game. Thanks for wasting my time, DM. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, if there'd be a weapon you could beat a bad DM with.
Sometimes you gotta do. Anyway, look, let's keep going. Player has evil, crazy character that tries to start bullying party members or like PvP. That one always annoys me. See, like overly hostile players. It's like, it's cooperative game. We're in a party.
Look, that's where you send out a DM to your place. Hey, fucking kill this dude. Like I have more than once, or I orchestrated a PC death by having the players like all getting together and beat a man to death in game.
I mean, like, how often does flagging happen in your campaign, Garbo, or in your setting?
Flagging?
Flagging, you know, like in Vietnam where they're fucking grenaded to like the.
Oh, honestly, not a lot of Vetrider games. It's been mostly in D&D games.
Like, sometimes you gotta do, you know. Anyway, let's keep going. GM just laughs and lets it happen. I mean, you know what? Again, you players are putting up with them being a dick. It's your job to sort it out, you know, right? Why does it have to... This is one of the biggest problems, I think, with being a DM. Players shit themselves, and then they ask the DM to wipe their ass.
Yeah, more or less.
And it happens more often than not.
DM, I poopy shitted myself. God damn it.
Again.
Oh, here we go. Playing with Norse Pantheon. Laughing when I pick simple weapons to start. This game takes place in Japanese-sounding name. I'm going to run this as realistically / historically accurate as possible. Saying heavy roleplay, saying heavy combat, crafting at literally any point.
No. I'll pass.
This starts in Huanjing, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, just gonna be a...
Start new Pathfinder campaign. They want political intrigue. I set things up. They ignore every investigative book and make their motives so obvious when questioning people that the cult stops taking them seriously. Can't even question prisoners properly. Cult is killing dozens of people a month in terrorist attacks. Player who wanted intrigue and investigation the most goes upstairs to play video games whenever this happens.
Mate.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Word cut out.
That's the cost of doing business right there.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is an original setting I use for my home games. Okay.
Okay, cool.
This is an original setting I use for my home games. Here's a short primer. You should read to familiar yourselves. Oh, yeah, okay. Pretty
Neat,
cool.
even better. Hooray!
Yeah, I can work with that. This is an original setting I use for my home games. For homework, I need you to read this 50-page setting. How about fuck off? No, go down. No, not doing it.
Did Garbro write this post? The GM's game setting is bog standard medieval high fantasy set in a faux European. Set in a faux Europe with woodland elves, orc horrors, wizard towers, and dwarf mines. Effectively indistinguishable from Dragonlance or Forgotten Realms, save a bunch of new proper nouns to learn and some new geography to put on a map. The GM has set out to avoid generic fantasy as hard as possible, resulting in every single imaginable convention being arbitrarily turned on its head. The setting has elves and dwarves, but these elves all pilot Magitech mechs, and these dwarves all live in floating airships. The setting may or may not have another genre layered on top of the high fantasy, like post-apocalyptic or gaslamp fantasy.
No, you know what that is? I'm going to tell you exactly. That is Age of Sigmar.
You're right.
It's Age of Sigmar. That's what they've done. You know what it is with Age of Sigmar? You know what really fucking pisses me off about Age of Sigmar is they take a one unit, like a unit model, like think like Dwarf Slayers, and they turn it into an entire faction. There's no need for that.
Yeah, like the fucking Fire Slayers.
Yeah, there's no reason for that to be an entire faction, and they do this all the time.
Who asked for this? Who?
No one asked for it, and like they do it all the time. Like that's what they seem to do. They seem to pick out one specific unit from any army, and like from Warhammer Fantasy, and you'll be like, yeah, we can make this an Age of Sigmar army. No sweat. Yeah, we can. Fuck off.
Time to pad up our army numbers. Let's go.
Yeah, it's just. Look, let's keep going.
The GM's setting is self-aware. He set out to deconstruct all the tropes he can, often with some comment about what if the implications of X in a fantasy setting were taken to a logical conclusion. Civilized races are all definitely assholes, but the monsters are probably misunderstood, and he'll make you feel bad if you kill them, and also they're hot.
Okay, George.
We understand, man. The world's morally gray. They're trying to survive in a hostile environment. Plus, they got big ass fucking orc titties.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Thanks, George.
Thanks, George. Yeah, no sweat. Thank you.
The GM's game is set in a dark fantasy world. The peasants are all dying of plague.
Wait. Hold up. Yeah, George would be a fucking terrible DM. Do you want to know why? Look into Daenerys' age when she married Khal Drogo.
Yeah.
There you go. There we go. We know exactly. I know.
There's a bit sus there, Georgie.
Yeah, I know what type of man you are. Anyway.
You understand? It was the thing they did in that time frame, bro.
So the peasants are all dying of plague. Nobility is all greedy and inbred. The elves are bloodthirsty cannibals. And the magic is not so secretly powered by spoopy Lovecraftian Cthulhu monsters. Gods are either distant or dead. Your paladins will definitely be dead too in a few sessions. That's the guy. I'm a dark, moody GM. I'm all about the dark fantasy with dark settings and dark atmospheres.
So do you mean average Vampire the Masquerade storyteller?
Yeah,
then?
Really. The GM setting is wacky. He probably calls it Gonzo. I hate the term Gonzo.
Yeah,
fantasy.
I don't like the term Gonzo either.
Where did that shirt come from, dude, that everyone wears? Yeah, I do Gonzo fantasy. What the fuck's... Gonzo's a fucking Muppet.
The only Gonzo that I truly can agree with the term Gonzo is Venger's Chult. trilogy. That is the only, just because and I would call it wacky personally. That's what my term would be. I would call it wacky the same way I call, like, instead of like the autism spectrum, it's called like the wacky spectrum.
The wacky spectrum.
Yeah.
What level of wacky are you?
The type that can't talk to girls.
Let's see. So, Gonzo Fantasy. The gnomes ride two-headed cats, and the wizards all grow mushrooms in their beards that give them magic. And someone will probably make a Monty Python joke every session because it's supposed to be silly, man.
Right, okay, what is it with Monty Python? See, Monty Python, comedy gold, right? The second someone references it or tries to quote it, giga cringe.
Your eyes just slap the back side of your skull.
Yeah, like, but why is it that...
Gonzo Fantasy.
Why, do you need to look up the definition to be like,
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Like, what is it?
Gonzo Fantasy is a subgenre of fantasy that combines many disparate fantasy elements into a flamboyant, multi-genre gestalt. Examples of Gonzo Fantasy include the Final Fantasy computer games and the Exalted role-playing game. Characters are larger than life, magic is used ubiquitously to create amazing situations and things, and style generally prevails over substance. Many include elements of Cyrillic fantasy, steampunk, kitchen sink fantasy, wire food, dungeon punk, and anything else wild enough. So, are they implying that Wizards was Gonzo Fantasy?
Wizards, I would like the one, the cartoon from like the 70s.
Yeah, Necron 99.
I would say yeah. I would argue it's a form of Gonzo Fantasy, kind of. But like honestly, I would argue it's more post-apocalyptic. Like if I be honest with you, but like, it's really hard. Honestly, like you know what? Do you want to do this? Will we do a video in the near future about, because we did the ones about cyberpunk? Do you want to do the ones about different types of fantasy? Do you want to do that in like the near future? We could do something like that.
Probably could, yeah. Go through the genres and see if they're based or gay.
Yeah, yeah. I think we can make that work. Anyway, let's finish this post off so well.
All right. Yeah. Well, that's it.
Oh,
it's supposed to be silly, man.
Well, there you go, guys. There you go. What's your fucking red flags? How do you deal with dickheads? I pretty much just don't associate with dickheads. That's pretty much what I do. I just like don't go places that I like. See, if I come across someone and I just like, it doesn't take long to like. We're at that point where like, Gorb, how long does it take for you to realize I'm never going to get on with this person?
About 15 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you need to do. Like, honestly, when it comes to vetting people, it's like I feel like so many people are that fucking desperate to get people in the door. It's like, yeah, come on, we'll play. Because it is hard to get people to play anything that isn't 5e. Like, let's be serious, it is. But I feel like...
Don't you guys want to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Why would I play anything else? When, you know, the worst one I ever got was whenever I first started working on Death March, and a guy said to me, it's like, but James, what do you call it? No Way Home already exists. Why you bothering? It's like, that's like saying, oh, why play Pathfinder whenever fucking D&D exists? You know what I mean? It's like, wait, it's... I don't know. I just feel defeated when it comes to that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? I really do. Anyway, is there anything we need to bring up? By the way, guys, I'm really sick. And Garbu's really sick as well. I think I infected him over the internet yesterday recording. I don't know how that happened.
That my organs hurt for some
well, that
impalement reasons.
Well, did you tell? Oh, actually, no. That's in the other video. Do you want to tell?
Yes, in the other video.
Do you want to?
No, that's fine.
They'll
figure it out.
Yeah, Garbu's got himself.
If you follow me on Twitter, you know already.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, you know what? I must say, I'm really enjoying Twitter recently. It's way more fun than what it used to be. Like, you know, I would never have touched Twitter, but see now, oh my god, it's pulled out these days. See the stuff I see people posting. Yeah, did you see what I posted the other day? I fucking
I saw.
You fella. Oh, let me get this up. There was a fella garden being like, "Oh, you're racist, bruv. You're racist.
My cock in your mouth.
I love this shit. Honestly, it's the way to go. Anyway, I don't know if there's anything worth bringing up. We'll just get there. If there's anything, we will be getting a story time. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to do the story time. I don't know when it's going to be up. I know it's going to be like 3 hours long, but we'll just get there.
It's going to be unlike me, long.
Yeah, unlike your toes, for God's sake. What is up with your stubby ass toes, Garbo? You got stubby wee toes.
You and your stubby ass fucking midget toes. Fuck you, Garbro.
Yeah, you got hooves, man. You got like pig cutters.
I do not have. Really?
What?
Rude.
What would you describe your feet as?
Not as pig trotters, you fucking dickhead.
What about claw hoppers?
My toes are completely normal, you web-toed fuck. Quit fucking picking on me.
Yeah, well, I would describe my toes as claw hoppers because, like, you know, I could be like a bird. I could,
Claw hoppers.
yeah, because I've got like hobbit feet, so I could like wrap around branches and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That truly does prove the Irish were arboreal. Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where to go with this. If you stay this long, subscribe. Check out the website. Check out Garblu's stuff. Hopefully, I've done Garblu's fucking advert. If not, it's going to be in the next video. But I don't really know how to. Well, we'll find out. Okay. Anyway,
You better be in this video, James. I swear to God.
we'll find out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. See you later. Bye bye.